Hey guys, RTT back here for another video, guys. Today, we'll be talking about this device right here. We'll be talking about the good, the bads, and the uglies. Let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. So starting off with a way, if you guys do not know what this is, it's a game controller that can be used on the Galaxy Fold 3, the Surface Duo 1, the Surface Duo 2. It can be used on any of these products. Now, I spent the last 5 hours using this controller. And what I will say is there are times where this controller is amazing. I have had times where this controller worked perfectly fine, no issue at all. And I've also had times where this controller is literally the worst thing on this earth, and I could not really mind-boggling the fact I spent 5 hours trying to get this thing to work. So this is on Amazon for $56.99, and the claim is it can be used with your phones to go ahead and actually be a Bluetooth controller. So most controllers, guys, do not know, actually go ahead and go into your phone. This one is, of course, going to be a Bluetooth one that is going to be separate. Well, you can use it separately, or you can use it while your phone is in there. So, for example, I'm going to have some videos up on the screen here showing off this and how it actually works. But pretty much, if you go ahead, like the Surface Duo right here, and I go ahead and use it in this mode, I can actually go ahead and put this controller in like that. And now you guys can see we have the controller with the Surface Duo right here. So that is awesome, right? That is cool. And the functionality of that is absolutely amazing. You can actually put that or Galaxy Fold 3 in this little holster here and have it, do that. Now, here's where the big, bad, and the ugly goes ahead and gets along. So, starting off right away, the Surface Duo, when you use this with Surface Duo, it absolutely freaks out the Surface Duo. I don't know why. I guess because it has two separate displays, and it doesn't understand the fact which display this should be utilized on. It absolutely just freaks out the device completely. The bottom display is like, wait, the game controller is using us. And if you put your game on the bottom controller, the top display now, unless it just blacks itself out and goes like, dumb mode where it doesn't understand what's going on, it will start utilizing that display too with the game controller. Once that happens, the game controller doesn't know what it's doing. It's kind of just starts bugging out too. So it's an absolute mess with the Surface Duo. Now for the Galaxy Fold 3, it works a lot better because it's one display. It's not really a chance for it to bug out or glitch out. But at the same time, though, getting it to actually connect and work while it's in its Flash player mode is nearly impossible. Again, like I said, it is possible. I have gotten to work sometimes, but my success rate on getting this Galaxy Fold 3 to work with this device is around 30 to 40%, while the Surface Duo is roughly around 40 to 50%. With that being said, though, once you go ahead and change it to custom mode, does it go ahead and fix it in any way? And I will say, for the most part, this device, even in Flash mode, before getting to custom mode, and in Flash mode, it's still a decent device. Because mostly every single app or game you run out of the PlayStation Store, you're going to be absolutely fine for somewhat being able to get it to run. And what I mean by that is PUBG, I was able to get to somewhat run with this controller. Same thing with Call of Duty Mobile. Same thing with Fortnite. Same thing with some Xbox Game Pass games. Not all, barely some. But again, like at the end of the day, $56 for that is just absolutely ridiculous. Now, once you put into custom mode, which you can go ahead and do, other than Flash mode, you run into less issues right away. So what custom mode lets you be able to do is you actually can connect your controller to your phone to activate it. Now, once you activate that actual mode, now you can actually go ahead and use your controller to control your phone. So before, you were using this controller to actually control your, just your apps, your games that support an extra Bluetooth controller. Now you're using that Bluetooth controller, this one, to actually control your phone. It's weird. The reason why is because when you are using this controller to control your phone, you kind of run into some issues. Your phone now is unusable to touch. You cannot touch your phone and move anything with your fingers. You have to move everything with this controller. And if you ever try to control a phone with a controller, or let's say, for example, you try to control a keyboard or a computer with a keyboard, not a mouse, you might figure out, yeah, you had some issues, right? Yeah, that's pretty much what you're going to run into here. If you try to switch games, you're going to have some issues. Even when you're in your games, for the most part, it actually does work pretty well, I will say. It actually, surprisingly enough, is actually usable in custom mode a lot more. And if you are going to run any kind of emulators or any kind of custom games like that, you're going to have to use custom mode for this. You cannot use it in the mode that I'm talking about right now, the Flash Player mode. So it is honestly mind-boggling. I spent 5 hours trying to get this device to work, and at a 30 to 40% success rate for this device, up to 50 when I was lucky. I could not recommend this device. Okay, I want to give my honest review because I didn't want to go ahead and make a, I want to make a video. I want to talk about this because I've seen a lot of tech YouTubers talk about this device, and they say, oh yeah, you can put the Surface Duo in here, you can put the Galaxy Fold in here, and that's correct. You can. You absolutely can. Getting to work is the issue. Like, you can do a lot of things, okay? You can put, you can put this phone right here in that plastic, plastic book cover case I have in here. You can't use it as a phone mode when you have it in that case, but it will work, right? And even if you put it in phone mode, you technically could, and it would be peeling off the sides. It will work, but it doesn't mean it's a good idea. And for $56, it's just, no, I could not recommend this device. I really couldn't. And I'm in the minority here who actually this works for them. Maybe I'm the minority that actually that this can work for them and it actually isn't an issue. But for me personally, I have tried 5 hours of straight just putting time in this device, guys. It started at 11 p.m. and it is literally 4:30 a.m., guys. And I gotta say, I quit with this device. I really do. I love the premise. I love the idea. I thought it was going to be amazing. They let you do custom button layout, which I thought was awesome. They have their own application that lets you be able to actually go ahead and open up games that were supposed to be mapped button layouts to those applications. And I just couldn't. I can't get it to work. I can't get it to work. In Flash Player mode, it was iffy. In custom mode, it was better, but even in custom mode, it was just so lackluster. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it would just completely just mess up everything. And it really does not help that, like I said, I do love the Surface Duo, but it doesn't help the Surface Duo when it does glitch. Okay, let's be honest. Surface Duo does glitch the software, right? When it glitches, it makes it 100 times worse when you're trying to put a controller with it glitching, because the controller is like, okay, I need to do this command, and the phone's like, did you say switch screens? Did you say put one screen on black and one screen on white? Like, it glitches out. The Galaxy Fold 3 does a lot better job. But overall, guys, let me go ahead and just cover up some specs before we end off this video. First off, it takes 3 hours to charge this battery. You do go ahead and receive a whole entire couple of days of battery life though. So it's a really nice trade-off, which I do like. It does go ahead and have a USB port right down there. It also has a micro USB right down here, so if you're trying to go ahead and you can charge it, you can also go ahead and connect it right to your phone without any hassle at all. It does extend up to 178 millimeters long, which honestly is a really cool feature, and that does go ahead and fit most cell phones. Now overall wise, like I said, $56, a lot to spend for something. And if you want to try it out, go right ahead, give it a try. Maybe I'm just having, issues that many people aren't having, but I've tried in this video plenty of times for 5 hours straight to get this thing to work. And if it's definitely not going to be plug and play, if I get a comment saying, well, you just got to do this, and this, and it's a whole entire process, it's not even worth it then at the end of the day. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy this video. So like, comment down below. I'll see you guys next.